Hello, my name is Malik Raj and I am an IT employee having 15 years of IT industry experience. I worked in different companies ranging from smallest to the biggest MNCs like Microsoft, HSBC, Bank of America, etc. So I have worked in so many companies. I have a lot of experience in IT industry, worked in different roles, played different kinds of roles and scenarios, and worked with different kinds of teams. So I would like to discuss a topic which is like nowadays very rarely been discussed, or although it is there in the back of everybody's mind, but no, very few people will be able to articulate this particular topic outside because it doesn't cross the mind that much easily. So the topic is what is the current in the light of current technological advancements of artificial intelligence and AI, automation, RPA, and so many other automation and AI technologies being developed. What will be the typical scenario of future employees working in an IT company or any kind of a tech company? So the scenario is like what kind of situations they might be facing in future for the IT employee in different kinds of areas when they work in an IT company. Either if you take, for example, for example, if you take right from the stage of recruitment, what is happening nowadays? Nowadays, it's all driven by AI. Basically, it is all driven by automation. No longer any companies prefer Word file resume. They want resumes which are standing out. Let's say I'll take an example of a very big MNC, just like Microsoft, for example. Let's take as an example. They have a pretty robust system of screening the resumes, which is not even based on human screening. It is based on AI. It's based on automating the screening process itself. It is driven by AI technologies. It scans the resumes, finds the keywords relevant to it. If it doesn't stands out, it doesn't sound interesting, doesn't matches with the role, then it will simply dumped. Then it will be screened out. So what's happening is right from the stage of recruitment stage onwards, we can see the proliferation of usage of these kind of technologies of automating the resume screening itself. So nowadays, pretty much every big company, if you take any global MNC, any big company you take, they are implementing this kind of systems. So that is happening in the resume screening as well. If you take another example, let's say IBM. IBM, you might have known you might have heard about Watson. IBM Watson is a pretty robust AI system tool which can actually monitor employees' work productivity. It has so sophisticated algorithms designed in it. It can monitor the employees' productivity as well as time consumption and also give reports hour-to-hour basis. It is very robust and custom. You can customize like anything, and you can just pretty much go granularly at any level. Either in terms of how many hours you spend, what kind of activities you have done, how much quality of time you spent in doing a quality of work, and so on and so forth. So many of the things it is capable of. Even you can see in news, in mainstream news and media, that it can even predict if somebody lies, somebody tells a lie. So that kind of a powerful technologies are being developed, and you will be surrounded by these kind of things in future IT companies if you are working as an IT employee. So you have to be prepared for these kind of scenarios. That's the reason I was talking about this topic. And also, we can talk about other aspects as well, like HR as well. HR processes also having been automated by this kind of systems, by neural networks, by neural network-based systems. Even you may not be surprised to see that an employee may be fired by a robot instead of a person, instead of a HR employee. An employee might be fired by a robot. It might happen in the near future. We don't know for sure. So robots can monitor us. Robots can evaluate us, evaluate our performance, and also they might be capable of firing us. So these kinds of advancements, rapid changes are happening in the IT industry. So to be prepared for the future, I am talking about this topic. So that's all I wanted to convey.